Alright, just a little disclaimer before you watch the... Yes, what you want? Go inside, go inside. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Just a little disclaimer before you watch this video. The actual game footage, which I'm going to talk about, you'll see at the end of the video. I've just saved the best for last. But this video is going to be more about nostalgia, about childhood, about memories, about us being born, most of us being born in poor families and having dreams and how we're able to accomplish them. So I just thought I'll give you a context and also tell you that the actual game footage is towards the end of the video. So if you watch the whole video, it'll be great. But if you just want to see me completing the video at the end, you can just check towards the ending. All right. You're going to find this video slightly silly, the content of this video. I'll tell you what. This video is going to be about, this game Quake. It's called Quake. It's a PC game. If you're not into gaming, you'll not know. But if you have ever played a game, you'd know that ID Software company released this game Quake, I think 25 years ago. And when it came out, it was a sensation. You remember the olden days, we used to play these arcades, put one coin and choo 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 choo. Used to play. Remember the Atari? Oh, I used to put so much of pressure on the joystick. The joystick used to break. I thought the more pressure I put, the more it'll move. Atari, remember that? We used to play like there are two blips on the screen. Tung, tung. You have to move the ball. And then boxing, dish, 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 to punch on the nose. Hi. So, these are the games I used to play. Okay. I came from the generation that had Atari. Atari, it's such a beautiful piece of machinery, man. Brings back so many memories. I was tempted to buy one, but then if I buy, what am I going to do? So, okay, Atari. Then remember Nintendo, I think Nintendo 64 and Sega Drive, Mega Drive, Xbox One and PlayStation 1. So we grew up with those games with the CDs. We used to get those magazine covers, technology magazine with the CD. And in the CDs, there were these demo games. So those were the days, Age of Empires 1 and all that. So, being a guy from that generation, I was never born in a rich family and my parents never believed in giving anything worthwhile. So I never had a PC of my own. I remember Tony, there was a Tony game, Tony. There was this game called Rambler, R-A-M-B-L-E-R. You remember those video game, like Donkey Kong, tick, 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 the black and white. Yeah, so I remember, we had a fishing game, shark game, Donkey Kong, and, there were some which was sophisticated, like dual screen, like you can open like this and black and white, tick, 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 you have to jump in. I know some of you may not relate to this. So I came from that generation. And, for a person like me, having that computer was a dream. CRT monitor with a keyboard, you install Windows, type and MS-DOS and Windows 90. I think Windows 93 it was that time, Windows 93 or 95. Oh, can you imagine? 1993. So, I came from that generation that had those games, arcade games, VHS tapes. Sony Walkman. Can you believe we used to have tapes? You know, tapes, audio tapes, where if you had, there was only one good song and rest all are shit songs. So they would have, like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson came out with good songs, but any other artist, you would have one good song and rest all shit songs. So those days in UAE, they used to have these audio shops where they would record only the best songs from every cassette deck, and they would, which was not allowed actually, because those days piracy laws were not there. So there's no copyright laws and all. So they would put these in a, I remember Gold Souk Sharjah, they'd put them in a plastic cover and put a nice, attractive, image at the front, Michael Jackson or something. And they would say top of the hits or best love songs or best dance hits. So they would cherry pick from different and sell it. And if you had to listen to a song, you had to rewind or play till the next song and you didn't know where it was. Okay, so I came from that generation. Now, Quake was a game that I played when, early on. And wow, what graphics, and it was so impressive those days. Quake, and there was games like Doom and Wolfenstein 3D. I mean, check on YouTube. You'll see the old graphics. You'll feel it so funny. This guy is like, you're looking, walking through a maze. Door opens. You shoot. The door closes. And again open. There's a dog coming. You shoot, and door closes. And then you have to take a health, and someone shoots, your health goes down. And so this game, Quake, was an upgrade from Wolfenstein. And, it brought back a lot of memories, man. So for me, when I got, there were so many things I couldn't afford because I didn't have the money. I couldn't afford books. I couldn't afford video games. Couldn't afford a computer. Couldn't afford even good clothes. And along with that came, couldn't date beautiful girls and all that. So throughout my life, I had had this kind of bucket list where one day I would have them. My parents never allowed me to buy any books. And guess what? I ended up with, oh my goodness, the number of books that I have is crazy. It's become a liability to carry them. It took me at least 50,000 dirhams, nearly 15 or 16,000 US dollars, just to ensure the shipping for them and the tax, even though these are used books. Oof. But it is a collection that is close to my heart. I've carried them for all these years. My books collection. Then, whatever I do it to the extreme. Books to the extreme. Tattoos to the extreme. Girlfriends did to the extreme. Bodybuilding to the extreme. Whatever my parents never allowed me. So then came this computer games. Today I have like a $8,000 one computer setup, and I have a Nintendo Switch. I have 2 gaming laptops, one Legion, one other one Asus ROG X something. And then I have handheld devices. I'm looking forward to when that Steam Deck comes out to see the reviews. So today I can buy all this. I have an iMac, which is the best for my work at least. So it kind of like reminds me, once upon a time I was a young boy, couldn't afford all this. Today I can live my dream, So one of the things was this Quake game. When I was young I used to always play it, but I couldn't complete it. Either I didn't have the computer or I didn't have the original software. Anyway, even today people use pirated software. Those days it was too many. So I had to go and play. In those days, there was no YouTube. There was no internet, like forums. So how do you complete this game? Where are the secrets? We just didn't know. So we would play, and if we reach a tough spot and we are stuck, and we just get frustrated and give up. Like today, if you check on YouTube, there are so many, the gameplay option, the secrets revealed, and it's pretty easy. So when I was able to get this game Quake, I was like, wow, I can play this game again. You know, the child in me jumped with joy. Even though I'm 45, man, fuck. Just imagine, I saw this game when I was 16 or something, 16, 17. 16, 17, 20, I don't know, whatever. So, when I saw this game, I was like, okay, I'm going to complete this game. I don't know, I just decided I'll play this game and try to complete it. And as I started to play more and more, the Slipgate Complex, which is the first stage, as I started to play more, those memories came more and more. And I was like, oh, I want to finish this game, man. 20 years ago, I was not able to complete this game. I never went beyond stage 2 or 3. And normally we used to use cheat codes. Cheat codes is where you become like God mode. Anything shoots you, nothing happens. Unlimited weapons, all the stuff you can use. I remember, and I don't know which game is this. You had that BKFG, big motherfucking gun or something. One shot and everyone dies. And I think that was Doom. So I played. You don't believe, I played for every day after like work. I would play one mission and yes, I was using the help from YouTube for how do you complete this stage. So I wanted to finish it with less headache. Now the funny thing is, I don't know, some glitch took place where after completing all the four stages, the final stage is supposed to open. And then I found out that it's not opening because the other stages show not complete. I completed all the 4. Took me 1.5 months or something. So I was like, fuck. And I was pissed off. And I was like, no, I will complete it. So went all over again. And this time I would complete like 4, 5, 6, 7 stages in a day or something. Finally came to the last stage, and once again the bloody glitch or the bug, and it shows that I have not completed. Now I was pissed off. So finally I was like, okay, I'm going to give up this game. But then it was like, no, wait. What if there are cheats and you can go to the final stage? You have completed anyway all the 4. Just complete the last stage, no? I was like, okay, I've done all the 4. Finished the last boss battle. This is the final stage. So I typed the God mode, the cheat with the console. You know, left side of 1, there is that console. I typed map and the final level map, and there's a cheat code central. Finally went there. Oh, the game was not easy. Woo! Every time I was dying, I was like, fuck, what is this? So then I started watching the video, how to complete this stage. And I was doing it, saving. Every step I was saving, because every step I kept dying. So I played. Every step I was dying. You know how you play. You go one step, you kill one guy, and then you take the next stage, next bad guy. You kill that guy, you save, you go for the next guy. So I kept doing this again and again and again and again. And finally I came to the last bit. Ooh, last bit. I was so happy. And I saw how to end the game. To be honest with you, the video that you see is me playing the last stage again, because I wanted to live that moment without recording. So I completed the last stage without recording. And then it just struck me, fuck, I completed. Wow. I've actually completed something that I started off in childhood. It was such a funny feeling, man. Whew. It's like I was reliving my childhood. And then I said, oh, wait, I need to play that last bit, not the whole thing. Last bit, let me play again. And I played the last bit again, and again the game ended as so. Then it's like, oh, I need to record this and share it. So the first recording that I shared with my group was not so good. So I positioned the phone properly this time. And I was still excited, yeah. So at 3:05 or 3:07 in the morning, I recorded me completing the last stage, and now that is the memory. It felt good, man. It felt good. For someone who doesn't play a game, or you might say, what nonsense is all this? But for someone whose childhood has so many memories intertangled, these incomplete moments of your childhood, whether it's a food that you wanted to eat, the country that you wanted to go, the girl you wanted to meet, the thing that you wanted to do, the stuff you wanted to buy, maybe the game you wanted to complete. These are moments that bring about so much of joy. That's why people buy the olden stuff. It's nostalgia. Why do we watch even WWE? Why do we want to see the old guys come back? Because when we were small, we used to see those memories. And such a beautiful memory, man. I wouldn't know how to explain it to you. But I can tell you this, if you have ever done something in your childhood that you were not able to complete, be it a game or thing that you wanted to buy or something that you wanted to do, and you're able to accomplish this after all these years, maybe the world will not celebrate, maybe people will not say hey and all that. But for me, or for you individually, it'll be a moment. I look back at Loy Machedo. By the way, quick trivia. Before I was known as Loy Antony, 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 Antony. Then people started calling me Loy Andoni. Malayalis just say. And finally, when I got comfortable with using my surname, because I used to feel my surname belonged to my first father, I was ashamed about it. So finally, Loy Anthony Machedo. But they used to still say Loy Anthony. Then finally, Loy Machedo came. I was confused with the Macedo, Macedo, because I used to think that's cool. But then I saw my password, Machedo, Machado. I was saying, this is a spelling mistake. So I changed it Machedo, Macedo. And I wanted it to sound sophisticated, so I called it Macedo. It's even though Mach, called Macedo, sophisticated. So here you got a history, you got a secret about my name. And now it has stuck. I just want to say, man, it's like we are all growing old every single day of our lives. One day we're going to die, and whatever we were doing or fighting or complaining or struggling to do, once you die, none of this will matter. And once we die, all our memories, all our moments, achievement, failures, they'll get buried with us. And nobody will remember us. Nobody. People remember for a few days and then finished. I just want to live my life knowing that I was happy in whatever I did. That's how I live my life. Without hurting, harming anyone, I live my life being happy. So yeah, for me, completing this Quake stage was nothing but joy and happiness. And I'm glad that I was able to finish this game. It brought back a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia. And I'm just happy I was able to close another chapter of my life and make peace with it. Okay, this is going to sound silly, but I'm going to finish the game Quake, which I started to play 20 years ago. But I could never finish it because of various reasons. I didn't have the money, I didn't have the computer, whatever. So I'm going to finish this game now. This is the final stage, the final boss. And I'm going to finish it now. And I wanted to just record this in memory as I finish it. Now, this is that big monster. Okay, no matter how much I shoot this guy, nothing is going to happen. So I have to wait at the precise moment that floating object goes inside that guy, right? And only then I have to enter. Wait. Where is it? It's going in? Okay. I've done it, and yes, I've done it. After congratulations and well done, you have beaten the hideous Shunugarath and whatever, hundreds of ugly creatures. You have proven that your skills and your cunning are greater than all the powers of Quake. Yes, the master now. Id Software salutes you. So after 25 years, finally, when I could afford a machine, completed it. Thank you very much. Oh, you died. Okay. Thank you. So this is quick. And now I can sleep in peace. It's 3 in the morning. I'm happy I completed the game. Now I can move on with my life.